Hi, this is Michael J. Maher, author of 7L, The 7 Levels of Communication, with the subtitle, Go From Relationships to Referrals. I'm here today to help you go from having relationships to getting referrals without even having to ask. The two things that I want to talk about today are the networking stack and the home court advantage. The highest level of communication is the one-on-one meeting. One-on-one meeting. So how can we maximize our time, money, energy, and effort with our networking time? And by the way, if you're not out there, they think you're out of business. Networking has never been more important than in this economy. Networkers are typically disjointed and disorganized when it comes to meetings. A breakfast here, a lunch there, a coffee here, happy hour there. They're all over the place because they typically schedule their time with accordance to the other person's schedule. What you need to do is take control of your schedule. The networking stack makes the most efficient use of your time while also providing phenomenal additional benefits. The networking stack works like this. 11:30 to 1, you're going to have a networking lunch. This may be with an ambassador or a very influential person. From 1 to 2, right after that, 1 to 2, you're going to have networking coffee. 2 to 3, another networking coffee. 3 to 4, another networking coffee. I know, this isn't rocket science. It's not brain surgery. It's just brilliant. It's just brilliant because there's so many benefits to this. It's incredible. First is it's being attractive versus being a pursuant. You know, look at yourself like a lighthouse. A lighthouse does not run up and down the beach going, use me, but a lot of agents and a lot of networkers do. What you need to do is stand strong and tall, let your light shine, and be attractive. So instead of chasing all over town doing these networking appointments, create a networking stack, pick a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, have them meet you at these times. Now, here's another thing. Look at what happens at 1 o'clock and 2 and 3 as well. At 1 o'clock, your 11:30 meets your 1 o'clock appointment. That can be a phenomenal time. I can predict without any kind of doubt is that at 1 o'clock on the day of your networking stack, you're going to have to go to the restroom. I can predict that. Why can I predict that? Because at 1 o'clock, you're going to introduce your 11:30 to your 1 o'clock, go to the restroom, and guess what happens? What are they going to talk about? They're going to talk about you. Think about the strategy of these meetings. You could have a huge raving fan at 11:30, and at 1 o'clock you could have a potential recruit. You could have a potential team member. You could meet with somebody that's thinking about doing business with you. When you leave, your ambassador is going to sell you. And you know that having your ambassador sell for you is 10 times more valuable than you selling you. Now, you only have the chance to be late once, too, at 11:30. So there's no stress. Also, there's no stress associated with getting lost because you are going to use the second part of this, which is the home court advantage. Now, what is the home court advantage? The basis of this is you want to become a regular at a nice restaurant. Nice. Don't use a bar and grill for this. You want to step it up a class. Remember Cheers? When people walked into Cheers, when Norm walked into Cheers, what did they all say? They go, Norm, like that. So you have a little bit of the Cheers effect here that you're going to, go where everyone knows your name. Now, I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that you've been using the networking stack and the home court advantage for a few weeks, and now you are meeting with the mayor of your city. Imagine that. Now, the mayor is there waiting at the hostess stand. You walk in, what does the hostess do? Michael, or whatever your name is. Big hug. And it's, how's Max? How's everything going? Oh my gosh. And you go, oh, Catherine, you're awesome, thank you. And then you step over and you shake hands with the mayor of your city. Now, the hostess, Catherine, says, let's go back to our table. Okay. As you're walking back to the table, the wait staff is coming by saying, hey, Michael, hey, Max, how are you doing? Giving you a big hug. And then you sit at your usual table, and you sit there and the drink is already there that you order typically. Your tea is setting on the table. Now, I want you to think about this. What is the mayor, a very influential person, thinking as they are sitting across from the table from you? They are thinking, he's lovable. He's important. He's somebody I need to know. The thing about this is you never have a second chance to make a first impression. Imagine this first impression on one of the most influential people in your city. Now, put the networking stack and home court advantage to use today, because in a future video, I'm going to give you the 7 steps to connecting with connectors. I can't wait. Can you? Have a great day.